All right. Well, I'm here with the founder and CEO of Do Good Points, Andy Choi, who actually needs no introduction for our community because he actually serves also as our leadership council chair. And Andy, I'm so grateful for all that you've been doing, especially in this year of COVID, to really help our ministry keep going and not just keep going, but progress. And so excited about this opportunity to partner together for an amazing, amazing, impactful campaign in the season of Advent. Can you tell us a little bit about your company? Because I know it's kind of brand new and you're still in the midst of launching this.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me, and obviously, I'm really excited for this and just to share it with our community. But just quick intro to Do Good Points. Do Good Points is a digital marketing platform that focuses 100% on social impact, and our goal is really to just inspire people to take action. And the primary focus is cause and organizational awareness for nonprofit organizations and causes that need to be addressed within humanity today, and also really maximizing what we call ROG, return on giving for impact. So to make sure that the dollars and that are donated, that the impact that we have and the actions that we take have the maximum return on giving that we can provide.
That's awesome. I love that ROG, return on giving. That's so Andy Choi though. And you and I we've been talking about this possibility for a few months, and we posed it to the leadership council as a whole, and it just really made sense that if this is what Do Good Points is about, and we say embrace as a community of inclusion and impact, that we could partner together to make a difference, especially this Christmas season, and maybe tap into where a lot of people are already maybe wanting to make a difference, wanting to be generous during this season leading up to Christmas. So we're going to be engaged in what we're calling "Do Good This Christmas" giving campaign. Tell us a little bit about how that's going to work.
Yeah, I mean, super excited. Just I think one thing that everyone should know is first off is our entire platform is completely is free. There's no fees, there's no costs associated with it. All of our products and services are completely free to nonprofit organizations, 501c3 organizations, and we ourselves are also our own nonprofit. We have our corporate arm, our startup arm, as well as our nonprofit foundation, which is Do Good Foundation. And I was really happy that you brought this up because it makes a lot of sense, right? And our campaign to do good this Christmas is really to allocate and serve Embrace as a platform to better allocate its funds to impact, right? So what we're highlighting, if you want to go through some of the program details now, is a $15,000 donation through this holiday season that we're dedicating from our community to impact funds that we have on Do Good Points platform, right? And the allocation and the breakdown of that 15,000, we can better explain. Should I do that now?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, is we're $15,000. We're saying that from this Sunday till the end of this year, till December 27th, all the offering that comes in through our community, up to $15,000, we're going to commit to this impact fund, right? To give back outside the walls of our church and our community, which has always been our mission and is kind of our underlying principle and value. And the way we're allocating these funds is one, we're challenging the community to give to meet up to this 15,000, which is a challenge for us, especially given the current climate and situation. But also, we're making a commitment as a church and a community, saying that if we're not able to raise 15,000, that the church from our reserves will match that. We're saying that no matter what, we're committing to this impact, right? That we're committing to giving back outside the walls of our church rather than focusing in on what we can bring in as a community. We're focusing on what we can give out. And the way this $15,000 is going to be allocated is going to be split into three funds. The first is going to go to All Good Living, which is a local organization here in Alameda, and they've launched a campaign called Alameda Cares. And All Good Living is a partner of Do Good Points and utilizes Do Good Points' foundation to raise funds. So that's kind of where the connection happened. But really, it's serving homelessness and food to the needy and the most vulnerable during the holiday season. And 100% of that revenue goes straight to impact. And we'll talk a little bit more about other ways we're getting involved, but it's really just having impact within our local community, because obviously we're located in Alameda and this fund is focused in the East Bay area. Outside of that, the remaining $10,000 will be allocated to two different funds. It's all under what we call the Gift of Giving campaign on Do Good Points' platform. And that will be live on our site either later today or it will be launching on Giving Tuesday as part of our bigger campaign. So please visit the website to get more details. But high level overview is that it's really focusing in on two key issues, which is hunger and homelessness, right?
Mm.
So people that have food needs, whether it's families, holiday meals, as well as homelessness shelter, providing services and supplies and whatever else it might be. But a portion of this $10,000 that's being donated, about $5,000, is also being reinvested through our nonprofit, which is the Do Good Foundation, to invest into further awareness and cause driving, where we want to drive more people. For every dollar that's raised, we want to raise another dollar to drive awareness and funds for these organizations. So again, I know that's a lot that we covered, but you can all this information and the exact breakdowns of where the money is going, how the impact dollars are happening. We'll continue to share that with you, but you can also visit it on the platform dogoodpoints.com.
Awesome. I love that focus of hunger and homelessness, and especially as most people know, this year, as we've been, dealing with this global pandemic, we're hearing these news stories about, the longest lines ever, people lining up for blocks and blocks at food banks to get their portion that would help them make it through a particular week, a particular month. And I'm so grateful that we get to do this together, do good points and embrace partnering together to help those in need. And that makes sense to me that that's what Christmas is all about, because Jesus came into this world that is a world of need to bring light in the midst of darkness, and incredible darkness right now. And we get to share and bring some of that light into this world. And so, is it only just about financial giving, Andy? Is there other ways that we can partner during the season of Advent to do good this Christmas?
Absolutely. And I think that's the key kind of focus for us on the platform, is to really drive people and communities like Embrace to do just more than just giving however financial needs, right? One, on the platform, you can share, you can ask your own community, family, and friends to donate and participate as well. But even outside of that, what we as an Embrace community are doing is we're going to volunteer. We want to get hands on. So All
Mm.
Good Living and the Alameda Cares campaign has physical needs, right? Where we can volunteer at the warehouse to pack these kind of goodie bags, as well as toiletries and supplies for individual families and people that need it. So through our partnership with them, there's going to be two volunteering opportunities for our community to sign up. It's obviously during a time of COVID, so we're taking all the safety and precautionary measures and capping it off to 8 people per weekend. But for those who are willing and able, for the first 8 people that can sign up, we're going to be meeting at a warehouse here in Alameda to really help pack up some supplies, and it'll be limited to 8 people. And it'll be in the morning and take about 3 or 4 hours. But really just seeing where our dollars are going, and actually having a hand in helping the distribution of it.
Awesome. And I believe that's two Saturdays, December the 5th, December the 12th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And those who are interested, they can email embrace.eastbay@gmail.com and sign up to serve. Man, Andy, I'm really excited about what's going to unfold. And I believe in our community. I believe that our community is going to rise up to the challenge and be super generous this year. And together that we will do good this Christmas. For more information, where can people find that?
So for the giving, absolutely give through the Embrace portal. All the donations will be collected through the Embrace, the standard donations. And also, if you can take some time to visit Do Good Points, learn about where you're giving to and the funds, and then engage outside of just the giving. Share it on social media. Share it with your community. That would be really appreciated.
That's awesome. Thank you, Andy, for all that you do to lead our community. And I'm really excited about your company. And again, this partnership with Embrace. A few moments later in our service, we'll be showing a promo video about All Good Living so that you can find out a little bit more about that organization as well. Andy, thank you and Merry Christmas to our whole community.
Thanks, Pete Sam. Merry Christmas, everyone.